Hi, my name is Annie Bailey, and this is a short presentation about giving voice to values for Dr. David Christensen, Accounting Ethics Seminar, Southern Utah University. Before I get into the analysis of my case study, I would like to give you a quick definition of what is giving voice to values. Giving voice to values is effectively express your values in a way that can positively influence others to do the right thing. My case study is about a tax return. Brenda Sells prepared a tax return for one of the clients of the accounting firm, and she included his lottery winnings and losses. After seeing the tax return, the client was very upset and complained to Brenda's manager, Vincent. Vincent called Brenda into his office and politely requested her to change the client's tax return and to do not claim the lottery wins. He told Brenda that this request it was at one time only and that she can think about it and next day they can just meet again and talk about it. Brenda was very confused about his request because he knew that was an unethical request and they were breaking the law. So taking in consideration Culver's stage of moral development, Brenda is in a level 2 conventional stage 3 fairness to others, where she's aware of the interests of others and her responsibility to society. Furthermore, Brenda knows the laws and she knows that if she violates federal laws, she can be penalized and could lose her CPA license but at the meantime, she feels the pressure from her supervisor and the sense of loyalty with the firm, and she's questioning if she should or shouldn't do what her manager requests from her. So let's talk about the reasons and rationalization that Brenda will have to address when she meets with Vincent the next day. Vincent will use all sorts of reasons and rationalization to convince Brenda to do what he's requesting. So he could say this is just one time only, this is something that will not happen again. He could say that the client is a very important client of the firm and we have to keep the client happy. He could argue that the lottery winnings are very small, that's not a significant amount. He can say IRS will never find out. He can even say this action will make you a true member of our team. So for that, Brenda needs to be prepared to be able to implement a powerful and persuasive response. So she needs to be prepared for basically what is coming. So she can use, I would say, her most powerful tool will be the IRS and the consequences that she will get herself into it if she breaks the law. She can explain to Vincent that if they allow this to happen once, the client will want that to happen multiple times and every time he requests it. And she can explain to him that if the IRS find out about something like that, and they can prove that she didn't do her due diligence and that she purposely broke the law, they can not just her will get in trouble, but the entire firm will be affected by it. Brenda could say that violating this, they are violating their professional ethical standards, including the due care and integrity that they both swore to protect. So let's say that in 2017, she was nice and she decided to just do what the client asked, and she didn't claim the losses and winnings of the lottery back in 2017. So now in 2018, they closed the year because she did it once. The client just was, okay, Brenda, I won $4,900, but because it was under the treasurer, I didn't get a W-2G. So he's expecting basically that she will not include the income again. So Vincent asked Brenda to do the same thing again. What would you do in a situation like that? You did it once, so why don't do it again? So at this point, uh, my personal opinion will be remind Vincent that he promised that that was just a one-time deal, that that will never happen again. And second, remind him that her profession is the one that is in the line if she get caught doing the wrong thing. And basically, accept whatever consequences will come with if saying no. Everybody at some point in their personal or professional life will be asked to do something wrong or violate the law, your principles or values, and you need to be prepared to say no. Basically, giving voice to values is prepare yourself to say no even before the question is asked. Is basically don't leave any gap that can eventually break through your integrity and values. Is say no when you believe that your values and your integrity is being violated with the request. I really hope that you enjoyed this analysis of giving voice to values.